Warning, the following video will contain content that is not appropriate for children. Viewer discretion is advised.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back for another one of my Pokemon Battle Revolution rant battles. Fuck yeah. Alright, so anyway, today I'm here to tell you guys a little story about an incident that happened at work. And I just thought it was fucking stupid on the owner's part. So I just wanted to share this with you guys. So to give you guys an idea, I am a host at a restaurant. Part of what I do is I take the carry-out orders over the phone, you know. When people want to place carry-out orders, I answer the phone, put in their order, and then, you know, send it through and whatnot. And so keep in mind, too, I've been working at the same place for, like, 4 years. So I know what I'm doing. So someone on a carry-out order calls back and said that they were missing something on their order. And, I mean, it was probably bullshit because to be honest, this happened a while ago, so I don't remember the exact, like, details of how it went down, but I always, like, double-check all the bags and make sure everything's there, so I'm pretty sure they just forgot to order it. But, you know, I wasn't going to sit there and bitch about it. Normally what the managers do is they ask the person if they want to come back and get the food, or we can give them a credit for, you know, whatever we forgot to put in there for next time, and we won't charge them for it. You know, they can just come in whenever they want, and, you know, like a week from then, a month from then, they can just come in and pick it up whenever they want. We can remake it for them. And I know that, you know, I know how the managers handle those problems. So I'm like, you know what? Screw it. Because, oh yeah, I remember that day, because the bartender was really busy that day, and I didn't feel like bugging him, because he's one of those kind of guys where if you bug him while he's busy, he's rather unpleasant. So I'm like, you know what? I don't want to bug this guy while he's busy. So yeah, I really didn't want to bug the bartender while he was busy. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I know what the managers do. I know how the managers handle these problems. I can just handle this myself. So I handled it myself. I told the person, you know, we can either remake it for them and they can come in and pick it up right away, or we can give them a credit and they can come in and pick it up on some other day. And so I believe that they said they wanted it picked up that day. And I handled the problem, and then the customer was totally fine. They were like, thank you, I appreciate you, doing that for me. I'm like, hey, it's no problem. I mean, I feel bad that there was a mistake on the order, even though I don't think there was a mistake on our part. I think it was their fault. But that being said, the customer was totally fine. They were actually one of the more pleasant people I've dealt with. They were reasonable. And so, they were totally fine. They weren't super pissed off or anything, So I handled the problem very well. And then I told the bartender specifically, I told him, that I didn't want to bug him, because he was busy and whatnot, and that I had handled the problem by myself. And he was like, oh, okay, cool, thank you. So the bartender was totally fine with it. And at our place, the bartenders are pretty much the managers. But then the owner got wind of this. And the owner, he kind of has a stick up his butt about certain things sometimes. And so he was not happy that I had dealt with the situation myself, because he's like, you had no right to do that. You're not a manager, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, dude, I've been working here for 5 years. I know how the managers handle these problems. The customer was totally fine. They're coming in to pick up their food. They're not, pissed off or anything. They're fine. I handled it totally professionally, and it worked very well. So, yeah, it was just stupid of the owner to get all mad at me. It's like, really, dude? I handled the problem just as well, if not better, than if a manager would have handled it. And not to mention, I saved the manager time because he was busy with other stuff, so I did him a favor. And I get fucking chewed out for it. Oh well. I've been working at the same place so long anyway. I mean, if they fire me from that job, I don't really fucking care. I can go and get myself a job that pays me more, more than I get paid now anyway, because I get paid minimum fucking wage. So, I don't fucking care, Either way, though, I just thought it was really stupid of the owner to get pissed off at me when, in fact, I was doing the bartender a favor by dealing with the situation myself, and the fact that I dealt with the situation perfectly. Like, it went off literally without a hitch. Which, when dealing with customers who, have an error in their carry-out orders, most of the time it doesn't go that well. Because most of the time they're, assholes. And so, it went super well, and I still get chewed out for that. So, I just thought it was kind of stupid of the owner to get pissed off at me for something, even though I handled it very well, and it was all good, but, whatever. I mean, yes, I know I'm technically not a manager, but I did exactly what the manager would have done anyway, and did it just as well, if not better than they would have done it anyway, so whatever. Just one of those stupid stories that I wanted to share with you guys. Alright. Yeah, I'm pretty much screwed at this point, which, honestly, again, I'm not really that surprised. Yeah, that's gonna kill me straight up. Yeah, it's definitely going to hurt. Alright, so I'm pretty much going to be dead after this turn. Oh well, gave it my best shot. Actually, that's not true. I did not give it my best shot. I've been half-assing it. Of course, I always half-ass the battles whenever I'm, talking about stuff, because I like to focus on what I'm talking about, not the actual battle. So I pretty much just press random buttons without even thinking. So I guess I really didn't give it my best shot. But I usually almost never do. I usually half-ass things to see if I can get by just half-assing, and if I can't, then I'll put in more effort. Which is not always the best way of going about things, but, that's my style. Alright, anyway, I will see you guys next time. Peace out.